So we're uninvited immigrants whipped by Border Patrol agents or not? You're hearing all kind of stuff out of the mainstream media and out of your other media resources, and all kind of people who want to flap their jaws and a bunch of talking heads. You know, the same ones trained in psychological operations tell you how to think. Well, I finally got to see some of the imagery today and some of the videos and so forth of the mounted U.S. Border Protection agents trying to protect us citizens from a bunch of criminals and international bad actors. They're terrorists. Come on. Now, you may have seen a snapshot of an agent twirling his reins. I haven't had horses in over a decade. That snaffle bit was used on a bay mare that died on my farm. They twirl the reins while the left hand grips both of them to protect the horse, to keep someone from trying to yank them out of the saddle. And also, it's kind of hot out here. This is providing a little bit of breeze. It'll also help swat the flies away from the horse, you know, kind of like the horse does behind itself with its own tail. All right, these are obviously rope. This old headstall, just for a halter. Here's another one that had the rein included. My old leather reins that I used to use myself with my hackamore on my old trail horse are missing. Can't find them. I'm sure if somebody tries to get a hold of that horse or that rider, the leather's gonna cause a little sting. But if you'll look close at those images that were sent to you or posted all over the main bobblehead media, that dude was smiling. You see me smiling? No, he was grinning. Obviously he didn't get smacked if he was still grinning, because I guarantee leather don't feel good. They claim it was whipped, right? Well, guess what? They're not allowed to have a coach whip. It's a whip with a long handle and shorter lead out on it for training horses or driving coach. They're not also allowed to use a riding crop like your horse racers do, and like also some of your other riders do. For example, your English competition riders. This is a whip. Yeah, mine needs repair. So be a bad time for me to go practicing and pop myself in the head or face or something. But that is a whip, not the end of reins. Nor are they allowed to have a lariat. For example, my old bullhide lariat that used to be used on this little place when it was still a farm. The lariats I've worked with are obviously all nylon rope. I couldn't pass this one by because not only is it very old, but this is something you don't hardly find anymore. People don't make things out of rawhide. So tell me, were people being abused, or were horsemen doing their job as they're trained to do under the regulations that they have upon them in order to try to protect you. They got to protect their equine partner, just like the other agents have to protect their canine partner, their dog. Someone goes to attack that dog, they're supposed to protect it. They've got a rough job that they're expected to do, and right now they're not being allowed to do it in order to protect you. And there's a whole lot of us down here living through it that aren't happy. We're starting to wonder how soon are we going to have to protect you, ourselves, and our loved ones. So, instead of continuing to follow the nonsense, keep seeking for the truth. Check that USA Border Crisis playlist. I added some more from KLW News today by inventor Lee Wilbarger, where he showed the individuals who are actually doing the work and overseeing it, telling you the truth, including the airplanes that are not flying out of this country with those people. Instead, they are going to other airports and therefore to later be sent to all those states that some of you live in instead of down here in Texas where we're dealing with this nonsense. If you're not happy, call your U.S. Congresspeople. Also, all your state legislators and local. And for those state and local people, see what you can do to help them. Because a change needs to be made, folks.